Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Resurrection Sunday. It's never too late. I am Yolanda. This is my channel, Britt Family Fun. I know everybody is out doing their thing, spending time with family, having dinner, fellowshipping. Hello, Floor VR. Happy Resurrection Sunday to you. I hope your day has been well. I just wanted to get a little bit of time in on live today. I didn't think a whole lot of people would come on, but I decided to try my hand anyway. I hope your day has been amazing so far. Mine have been relaxing for the most part. So I appreciate you coming, stopping by. I don't know who else just in the room, but hello. Hey, 5Gs. Thank you for stopping by. Your content is so cool, so relaxing, so zen, therapeutic. I did share one of your posts to my community page because it made me feel like I was relaxing on a hammock. Hey, sister, sister.
Hey, let me find me a background.
Okay.
My old lady. My old lady me.
Oh, I appreciate you, 5Gs. You get you some rest. I had planned on being on long myself, but I wanted to get some. Hey, Rising Phoenix, I wanted to get some. I appreciate you. When I watched,
I was
when
up
I saw
yesterday.
that with all the Zen sound, I mean, it was just the nature sounds, and I'd be scary. So it just made me feel like I was relaxing somewhere on a hammock. Hello, no Naruto. I may be pronouncing it wrong, so charge it to my head and not to my heart. Thank you. But I really, really appreciate it. I was like, ooh, I can put that on while I'm chilling and you know, I can have a power down moment. It say, take me away and just relax. But you get some rest and I appreciate you just taking the time to stop by.
You talking to him or me?
5G. Yeah, I'm talking to five guys.
That's what I mean.
Ooh, that looks. Oh my God, that's what I was like. I was like, I got to do that soon because it's just the time of the year for that.
Yeah. And you made me want some. So bad.
Listen,
Look at
I
me.
gotta start. I, I gotta start keeping pasta and stuff like that around the house.
I want this fan. Look at it.
Ooh, and that thing looked like it probably blow good. See, I gotta get your nephew one, Solomon. He needs a tall one like mine.
Mm.
Because he has a small one. He sweat. He need one that I can put that like blow on him. Nehemiah can sleep through anything.
Mm.
Hey, boss dog. What message was held for review? I missed that.
I ain't see it either. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's see.
I can't see it.
Oh, never mind. I see why. I see why. They talking about something I blow you and all that old dumbness.
That's somebody I already got blocked because I can't see it.
Yeah, but I never remember them. I don't recall ever. Oh, another remote. Yeah, I'm trying to hide it.
I can't
Uh,
see it.
can you hide that, boss
I,
dog?
yeah, I
Cause
can
I try
see
to hide it, it won't let me.
it.
Oh, they call me a. They call me a. They call me. They just call me a B. The B word.
I just blocked that person. I don't know who it is. I don't
Yeah,
like
they
that.
just. Yeah, they
Y'all
just.
better not come from my friend.
No, it ain't no all love. It's not no all love. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you know that's not all love. Not coming on here saying what you gonna blow and calling me the B word. That ain't nothing but love. I'm gonna tell you that ain't love. You're sick.
Mm-hmm.
He need to be deleted. Period. I don't want to see him no more.
And his mama sick for making them.
Yeah. Hey, positively peaceful Petunia.
I'm so slow. I didn't even realize that was her.
No, don't hide it. Block them. Get rid of them. They still talking stupid. I don't want to hide. I don't want them to be able to. They shouldn't be able to even come back and
Boss
make a
dog,
comment.
you're fired. Boss dog, you're fired.
I'm not angry with you. I just don't know. I don't want them to keep coming back. I don't, I want them more than hidden. I want them blocked. I don't even want to ever have them on my page. You can't tell me that you're playing and you're calling me the B word. You see what I'm
Disrespect.
saying? They keep coming back. So you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Just deleting them is not good enough. They're going to keep coming back.
Yeah.
You can't just delete them because they're going to come back every couple of seconds. You
Yep.
gotta block. You gotta block them.
Yep. You gotta hit hide user from my channel and they won't come back.
Hold on, positively. Hold on.
It's not letting her block. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
No, he's still talking. He just posted a comment because he just said Boss Dog was fired. I don't know what's going on.
what? That's
Yeah, no,
crazy.
they keep coming back. So something ain't right.
I don't see him. I'm always gonna block them first. For when I see them,
Right.
I block them.
Yeah, see, I'm a more than a timer. When you come on and you calling, when you talking about what somebody gonna blow, and then you calling me the B word, saying it's all love, and you just playing.
Oh, love.
No, no, no. That ain't even how we do here. Like, thank you.
Yeah,
That
don't let
like
them
that.
take over your whole life, sister.
Yeah, no. I came on. I didn't expect a lot of people to be here, but I just wanted to come on because my watch hours mean a lot. My
Yeah.
sister put that plug in my ear. She said, "Girl, them watch hours," and so thank you so much. And so I really want them to want to get my time in. You know, happy Resurrection Sunday, Easter, whatever you call it on today.
Yeah.
Um, I hope everybody had a great day. Listen, I ain't cook. I made a grilled cheese sandwich in a bowl of applesauce.
And I
For
had
real.
Taco Bell, beef enchilada burrito.
Listen, I ain't mad at myself because at first I was gonna do it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do somebody's wings and maybe I'll do some mac and cheese and some veggies. I wasn't worried about the dessert because I still got cupcakes and stuff.
Mm.
Um, I still got them, and I had ice and something last night and put them in a refrigerator so we could just have them when we wanted them. But I ain't feel like it. I got them marinated though. I seasoned them. I mean, I cleaned them and plucked the feathers that was left over and just look marinated them. They marinated to the mom.
That's good.
And I'm gonna do my wings. Hey JW, happy
Hi,
Easter to
JW.
you. It's
Ain't the
been a
family.
minute. What's cooking, JW?
I'm bedridden, y'all.
No, you ain't. You might be sitting in the bed a little bit, but you ain't bedridden. We ain't speaking no bedridden.
Just for today while I'm hungover. I said, Lord, I was calling her positively peaceful Petunia all night. I said, I did not know who that was.
I didn't. I not still don't. Now, who is it? Because I forgot.
Can I say it? Let me ask her if I can say it. If not, I'll text it to you.
Okay.
It might be
Because
real. That's
I
why.
was like, I know them because they're a mod. I know, but I can't. I forgot. And then because I don't. Oh, okay, okay, got.
I was like, I don't know if she did it for the protection of her privacy. I
Thank you, TT.
said I was hanging out with her. I thought she was Caucasian. I didn't know who she was. I said
Oh
she's cool.
yes. Prayers for you, JW. Prayers for you. Prayers for your six babies. Yes, Becca in Arlington, Texas. They had tornado warnings this morning, and then somebody else in our group tornado warnings too.
Yeah.
So we're praying for your baby to feel better,
Amen.
and that God will protect you through these tornadoes, and that none touch down in your area, and that everybody's safe in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay.
Yes.
I had to slip that in real quick. But yeah, it was hard. I was almost, you're welcome.
Welcome.
I was almost very emotional today,
I didn't touch that.
because I normally don't miss being at church and stuff, but because I've moved so far away from my church, it wasn't like intentional. I just went with the first place I could find because everything happened so fast with my move. Um, and it's like an hour, you know. I feel like everything is kind of happening weird, but it's okay. I did get a chance to watch the service virtually. I just um virtual is okay. It's great when you can't get there, but being in actual physical church for me is a whole nother thing. It's just being in fellowship with people. I love it.
I didn't want to have to cook a twister brisket.
I know
Not the
that's
twister.
right. Listen, you can have a new dish called the twisted brisket. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Just
It
send me
might
a
go
couple of
global.
samples. Send me a couple of samples on some hot ice, so I can try 'em. But listen, that's a line of food and sauces and everything for you, JW, called the twisted brisket.
I like it. I like the name. It's got a bell
Yes,
to it.
that's what. Look,
It's got a ring to it.
I would have a shirt trying to help my brother.
Not
you,
it's
you
got a
better
bell
go check
to it.
out the twisted brisket. That was so cute. That fits so well. Now I'm gonna be laughing off that one. Every time I see his name, I'm gonna be thinking about the twisted brisket now.
Yes, because them sirens woke me up, but the sirens was already done when I opened
Yeah.
my eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like I
Crazy.
understand. They're a scary thing. I mean, though it's not something that
Yeah.
frequents. I remember one time I was riding into my neighborhood, and off in the distance, I was like, that don't look normal. Like the cloud. I was like, it looked like it was a funnel cloud about to drop. And I was like, I want to go home. Like, please get me home. Like, I was really, really nervous because I was literally we were turning into my neighborhood. I was in a car with one of my family members and turning into the neighborhood. I was like, that don't look right. And it wasn't that far off. That was the scary part. Nothing was blowing around or anything. It was, how they say calm before the storm?
Yes.
It was really calm like that. It was weird. And so I was like grateful to get back. So I couldn't imagine living in a place where they happen more frequently though. Like
Yeah.
my friends like in Kansas and stuff, she said, baby, we could be in a restaurant and hear the tornado sirens going off. She said everybody will look and keep on. I said, see, that's that kind of stuff, you got to be careful because it's the time where you don't expect that it could be detrimental.
Yeah.
It's been going on for years and
Uh-uh.
ain't nothing gonna happen. See, he was timed out and he popped back up. He won't timed out for no longer than 5 minutes if he was able to pop back up that fast. I want him block. I don't want
Yeah.
him to ever be able to show. This dude is a butt and he is a menace.
She called him a butt.
I was, yeah,
Oh, this
he's a
thing is
menace.
stabbing me.
Yeah, he's a
Stab.
menace.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
stabbing me.
Them right there. I had to stop getting them that kind for the boys
Yes.
because they would break them really, really fast. I had to get them. These are my new ones, so
I
I had
like
to
it.
get them. I had to get them something thick. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I got Solomon the kind of the ones like you had before, but here's were the square ones. Same kind of style, but the square. Within a couple of months, they broke. I was
Why do
like,
you
nope,
sound like that?
no more,
You sound
no
like a
more.
growling wolf or a
I was
growling
like,
dog.
what
I know. I'm looking like, oh, what is she doing?
is that? But I'd had to go,
I gotta get
go.
your address. I got a pile of receipts. I'm gonna
Okay,
send.
okay, I got you covered. I
I got
got you.
Tulu. I got Tulu right here. I'm gonna send him something in the mail. See if he can
That's my
get it.
problem. See, now I'm curious, and now I'm like, Lord, see, I gotta have some money because when I think about Tulu now, when I be in the I was
Oh,
just in the Dollar Tree and they have all these cute Matchbox cars.
I'll look into that.
No, oh yeah, they do have them. Yeah,
Tell me one more time what you were saying about the Matchbox cars.
they have
I
all these different styles and designs of match. I know he's a cars person. You know what I'm saying?
yes. Oh,
You know, and
Matchboxes.
it's not about like being fresh. I'm like, no, that's my brother. You know,
Right.
every time now I think about cars, I just say, hey, this is for you. This is for your son. You know, something to do.
Yeah, because he got his address on his page, and I like that. And I saw him do a video, and he had about one croc charm on his Crocs. I said, I'm gonna send him some croc charms.
Yeah,
He was cracking up at that. I said, I see one croc charm on that shoe, maybe two.
bless his
But
heart.
it's like the Martin Lawrence type lettering, and it says "Dope Black Father" on it.
I love that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm all about that.
I know you are. I got to send him some more. I just bought a guard dog yesterday and he got stolen today. Oh my goodness. Hey, I don't know what was going on, but on Easter, my sister's car got towed. She got to pay 380 to get it out.
Are you?
So I'm
Are you?
sorry, CJ.
Oh, so sorry.
The hood ain't no joke. You ain't lying.
No, it's not.
I just said them neighbors next door left meat on the grill. My sister went outside to
I'm
smoke.
still in my head. I'm tripping off that.
Who leaves meat on the grill? So
No
I'm
knocking this
sorry,
candy.
CJ. I hope that dog finds his way back to you, though. You know,
I do. I hope I do.
but he ain't.
And
If
you
you just
just got
bought
him.
him
Did you have a
yesterday, he's
tracker?
not. He's not
Did you have?
bonded. Sorry.
Did you have a? Yeah, he's not. Did you have a tracker on the baby? That is messed up.
Probably not. Just buying it before Easter. Dang,
Yeah,
CJ.
and he probably got a good Easter deal. And I hope them Bambas ain't that up to do that.
Yeah, you got to really watch that too.
Hey, chef, that just crossed. I don't know.
Hit
Hey,
dice.
chef, I don't know why that crossed my mind, but I hope they didn't set it up to make that sale and take that dog back so they can keep that money like that.
It's sad, but you never know who's watching either. It's like, dang, I can't 100% say you did it, but don't think
Right.
that I ain't think it. you know?
I know that to be right.
I don't like that. Look at him with the dishes. Look, we ate
I,
taco. I had Taco Bell. She had a grilled cheese and applesauce.
listen, I ain't cooked nothing today, chef. Nothing but grilled cheese.
I
And it
wanted
wasn't nothing
somebody's
fancy,
ribs.
just basic.
Did you see girl dad's ribs on there? I said, Lord, I'm not even gonna push play today.
I was like, see,
I'm gonna get depressed.
I'm just commenting. I was like, oh, you showing off. You got the slabs of ribs on the
Yes.
daggone girl. Dad had slabs of ribs.
With the
He had
sauce.
the chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this. Hey, Rodney and Melissa. I
Happy
mean, girl,
Easter,
dad was
Rodney and
cooking. I
Melissa.
mean, he was slanging meat on the ribs, on
Yeah,
the grill,
slanging. She's just slanging meat.
slanging meat on the grill. Just
Pause.
like
She don't know how
I
that
was like,
sounds.
oh, he's showing off. I'm like, just send me a plate already, bro. Just why you
Yeah,
gotta do me like that?
I told you they got to come up with this technology where it can just be sent through.
Smell-o-vision.
Yes, what you keep saying.
I
Yes,
believe somebody got it somewhere.
I know.
Somebody somewhere got it.
I know.
They
It was
just
on
ain't
Willy
letting it out the
Wonka.
bag. See, I don't. A part of me wants it, but a part of me not, because it. I think if you can get the smell of what you're cooking into my home,
Hmm.
then I'd be like, okay, what the heck? What can you? What else can you do? No, thank you.
I want a smoker. I want a big old plat of salmon in a smoker. I
See, my
want
dad smoked stuff, and oh, see, that's a memory. So
and
my dad
see
had like 2 or 3 smokers. He did. My dad smoked turkeys. He smoked chicken. Whatever we wanted to smoke, he would do it. He would smoke it. Hey, Brandon of
look,
Palm Beach.
I was happy. I was happy to see you. I was on the phone with y'all, but I was like, I'm right here. I'm popped in. I'm tapped in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back so I can
Oh,
hear
some
your
smoked
words.
salmon. That's
Yes.
something that I craved when I was pregnant with my son. See, now see, flag
That's
on the play, violation.
oh my goodness.
Keep
Smoked
smoking some
salmon.
jerk.
I know. Look, jerk is her. I think it's her favorite word.
Just let me slide on the floor now.
We got to see her slide on the floor one day.
One day I'm gonna
I
grace you with.
always
I'm
see
gonna
her.
slide. Smoke
Yes.
jerk oxtails. I can't. I'm done. Just
Now
stick a
you
fork in me. I'm done.
do you use the liquid smoke plus the smoker? Like, how does that work, guys? Because I don't
Well,
know.
the smokers, this with the smoking stuff. Well, from what I saw with my dad, I mean, everybody could
Okay.
do it different. But my dad would he like, for instance, when he did the turkeys,
Hmm.
he would brine the turkey. The turkey would get brown for like, all depending on the size, maybe 2 3 days.
Okay.
Then
I'm all.
um he would put it on the smoker. Now the smoker, all depending on the size, it could go 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. It all depends on the size of the turkey. My dad used to do the smoked turkeys. He used to do the necks, stuff for like your greens and things like that, turkey tails or whatever. He would do those too. But smoked salmons, oh,
And they always cut the edges off. Them edges be good. And they have a big pile and keep them in the corner. Oh my goodness.
see, Chef Hit Dice got his oxtails in the brine. See, didn't I say brine? So
Yeah.
I was right with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. One time our neighbor came knocking on our door. He was in a panic. He was like, I was about to call. I was about to call the fire department. My dad said, man, Joker, listen. That's my father word, so that's where I get it from.
Oh,
He was like, I'm smoking stuff in the backyard. Trying to give me a heart attack. I'm gonna go out like Fred Sanford. My father always had the jokes.
I gotta write that down. I don't know what a pellet grill is, but I'm gonna write
I
that
don't
down.
either. See,
I'm gonna write
JW is
that down.
another cooker.
Oh yes, JW will be in there late too. I like that when you be late.
Yeah, because you a night owl.
Yes.
Low temps, longer hours. Yeah.
Even better. Let me write that down though, y'all. I've been having my pen by
I
me
don't even
all
know what
day.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what a pellet grill is. See, we got the cooks on here.
I
Yes!
know.
Like I'm at
We
that.
building.
Y'all just don't know how much that means. Got Chef Hid Dice, got JW, and he's a meatosaurus, so he gonna have some, he gonna have some meat on the grill.
And they got chefs in their comments too, honey. I'll be looking. I'll be looking.
Yes, Chef Hit Dice and JW. Yes, now that would
I
be
would
a
love it.
good one. I mean, all of the collabs that I've seen hit Chef Hit Dice on have been absolutely amazing. And don't worry, Chef Hit Dice, I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot.
Do y'all have any idea how I can clean this? It is embroidered. It's an embroidery. How do you think I should clean this?
I wouldn't even want to tell you nothing wrong. I would say look up how to clean. Um is it that's a shirt?
No, it's just a patch. I took it off my jersey. I had a hockey jersey.
Oh, I remember that one. I'll ask them how to and clean look up how to clean an embroidered patch because honey, I couldn't even tell you.
I know that was random. Y'all talking about food, but I just pulled it out. Y'all know
See,
my
listen,
pinball buddy.
look at the fellas. Look at the fellas. Look at the fellas. I'm
It's a
down. I love to
ninja.
cook. And Chef Hit Dice cooking is my passion. For some reason, I can hear y'all saying that in y'all own voices. That's the way my mind works.
Yeah, and I need to find my pen. Where you at? Cause I got like 6 or 7 of them.
Y'all tag me when y'all
Look,
collab on
right,
this because I want to see that.
amen.
We
Yes,
gotta get girl dad to come out the um oh JW said maybe OxyClean, a little bit of OxyClean in the sink.
3 Little Bird. Yeah, there go Brandon with that song. You know, Brandon's gonna
Yes.
bust out in song
This
all the
is my
time.
message to you. Don't
Yeah, yes.
worry. Do. My son had to sing that one year. My son in his class did that in elementary school. They had the little bird props and all kinds of cute stuff.
My
No, who
sister,
you talking to, boss dog? Don't come on here with that. What you talking about? What you talking about?
she said that to my mom, and you know how people won't pass away until they know that everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Well, she said we gotta play that song for you next, but she was tired and she laid down, and my mama passed away about 15 minutes later.
they
So
know. They a lot of times they hold on. Um, they hold on for us.
yes, we need to do like a AI video for it. That would be cute. We gotta learn this stuff.
I know we do, sister. Cause I don't
We
know.
do. I want a cute
Okay.
bird, like a baby Tweety bird type, cute
Oh, see,
bird.
he gonna yeah, that's what I would do. I would marinate my oxtails overnight too
All right,
before I
Chef
fix them.
Hidai, we'll be waiting.
I understand, my brother.
I want a recipe too.
I ain't mean boss dog. I meant to say we need to get girl's dad cooking up deliciousness um
Yes.
on a live with Chef Hit Dice too. Cause he,
Yes.
he he be doing his thing. I know a lot of times he just kind of show clips, but I would love to.
And I like when y'all include the kids too, because their voices are so cute. I
Yes,
love
they are.
the babies. When he
I
got his little
appreciate
daughter,
you. That's my look. I be adopting everybody. I'm like, he my brother. That's my brother. And then that's my sister. That's
right?
look. I'm gonna pull together a family.
Yeah. Hold on, let me write down this pellet
Tell it.
grill and ninja grill that
Yeah.
yes. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sitting up here like a big kid.
What you doing now with your candy?
No, I don't do it that often. This
I know you don't.
the sour slurper.
I ain't gonna lie, I had me some fruit snacks today.
Yes, the sour slurper. This is I do like sour stuff, but not
Now, does Ninja got an outdoor grill, Petunia? Ninja grill.
yes,
Let's.
me too. Me too, positively. With JW and Chef Hit Dice for sure.
And my sister got
Thank
a
you.
Blackstone. Is that what it's called? Blackstone? Black.
The flat one?
She got that. Monica got that.
Yeah, I would love one of them too. Where you can do like a little hibachi,
Yes. Yes.
like some fried rice with shrimps and stuff.
A lot of cooks in the house. Yes. Surprisingly, we don't usually. I like it. That's my love language. I can sit here and look. I got the dopamine high on
Pit
life.
boss. He said check out Pit Boss too.
Y'all, my sisters, YouTube family. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean that.
Look,
This
I'm taking notes today, y'all, cause y'all got me inspired.
yeah, and look, she gonna always share. She gonna share. Girl, guess what? I was walking down the street and somebody said a bit hey queen.
There's another chef right there.
Yes, he going look, we got the chefs in the house. We got Queen Alchemy. We got JW. We had Chef Hit Dice looking in. The queen. The queen to be.
Queen's Alchemy. I loved your big old smile when you was right outside that ocean. Oh my goodness. I was like, I want to be there. I want to smell that ocean. I want to be right there.
JW was saying they do have the pellet ones on I was just doing my silly song. You know,
What?
people come in and say certain key words and then bring up a song in my head. I'm just being goofy.
Pit boss. Okay, let me write that down. Pit boss. Pit boss. Cause you know me, I'll put smoke. I'll put liquid smoke and it in the smoker. That's just me. I'm just extra.
I'm trying to see if let's see, Queen, if you can, do you think you can post a couple of links if I make you hold on. If I
Manager.
make you hold on. I gotta go back.
And y'all, my body detoxing them toxins up out of me. The first time I ever seen it, 2021, my son's wedding. Oh, I bet you that was beautiful.
Okay, Queen Alchemy, I just made you manager moderator for a moment. Um, if you could put links up here for I think for JW, I think Chef Hit Dice,
No, we don't mind.
and I guess anybody else, Mr. Brandon wanted to sub a couple of people.
You know,
Yeah, I
Brandon's a
just made
cook
Queen
too.
Alchemy. Uh, um,
Chef
um,
Brandon is in the house too. So wow,
yeah,
wow. Look, on the day we don't cook.
I know,
How
right?
ironic.
And normally, I do, but I guess all week, with the boys and running around and cooking for my child's birthday, honey. Today, I was like, cook what?
But
Cook what?
we done found a mecca at the next exit. The next exit, because we couldn't find no dollar store around here. They got
Oh,
Family
Demi.
Dollar, El Polo Loco. They got Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, McDonald's. The next exit. Thank you, Queen's Alchemy.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Hey,
Hi, Nancy.
Lucy. I understand. I know you probably turned up all day long with
Yes.
Easter egg hunts and your special foods
And she
and
was
lots
with
of
me last night, so I know she tired.
yeah.
Y'all was yelling at me. Like, once I get drunk, it's done. Leave her alone.
Yeah, you was turned up. You was turned up.
I don't
I mean,
listen.
I was on here for a long time too, but then it started buffering. I was so mad. Everybody was like, "Yolanda, can you please let her know?" I said, "She ain't thinking about this no more. She once it was done, she was probably done too."
I was up all night with Becca. I'm sorry. Look at Becca, still looking like the club, the bar. Hugs and love to everyone in the chat.
Thank you so
You.
much, TT.
All right.
Yeah, that's my girl, Miss Nancy.
That's rare form. I told you I was gonna be rare form, but Lord, that I let's call that one the grand finale. I can't do it again. This is terrible. Thank
Yes,
you,
thank you
Queen
so
Bethany.
much, Queen. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, because it don't let me do it at all unless I have a tablet open. And honey, I can't find the charger.
Yeah, I got you.
I got TP Media TV playing in my kitchen. She said it was fun. Lord, I was confessing.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I have so much respect for you because a lot of people could never.
Nah,
I
they
ain't saying everybody, but a lot of people could. I'm talking about just respectfully take the gloves off, put the mags down, and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. They like some people just can't do that. I'm the type of person that I don't like to get too much too fast. I just do
I know.
like you know, and I don't be planning it though. You'll say something that'll trigger me, a story, not trigger like in a bad way, to be like, I forgot all about that. Let me talk about that right now. And so I
Can you
really,
temporarily maybe make him moderator so he can click the link? I don't
oh,
see. I can
hold
see
on,
the links to click them on because they're blue in my thing. But
hold
he
on.
said he's writing them down. But maybe if he was like moderator, he could click the link. But at least he could go to their page to subscribe, and then you can.
Okay, I put you as a standard moderator.
That way, you could just click on their name and subscribe that way.
Yeah, he said I'm not high tech, so I'm hopefully it's clickable because sometimes it'd be weird.
Yeah, because having to write it down and then go back and find them, and then sometimes you
Yeah,
still
it's
can't find,
weird.
especially you, JW. You is so hard to find. I got to dig through my comments to find you, JW.
Yeah.
And I love, ooh, she posted this gold video, peacefully positive. I just couldn't get it right last night. I'm like, Lord, this alcohol. I was calling positively peaceful Petunia all night. She was rocking with me too last night. I said, Lord.
Yeah, there it was all nothing but all love, and I thank you. Um, oh, awesome. Thank you that there were no judgmental biddies in the room.
I don't even
Um,
mind it.
no, because I would have let him have it. That's
I
just
know
me.
you I know you do. You just said that too.
Listen,
Let me
I'd
get
have
my
been like, I'd have been like the scene chosen, be like, who he who's without sin cast the first stone. Shoot, be like, your demon. What you talking about?
I just finished my ice. I need another bag of ice because Lord, I love that ice. No
Yes,
judgment,
no
only
judgment,
love.
only love.
I'm one of them people who say those that matter don't mind and those that mind don't matter. So
Oh, honey, I
judgment.
ain't, I ain't talking about. No, I ain't even think about. They got real quiet about him though. You ain't heard nothing. They got real quiet. That y'all gonna look up and that joker gonna be on the island somewhere, free as a bird. I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all
I
can
thought
see
about that
her.
a couple of days ago. I said, they real quiet. Diddy somewhere in another country chilling.
Yeah, y'all missed it. Somebody and came in here calling her the B word. Like,
Oh
you
yeah, in
two
the
better
beginning when
tighten
he
up
first
on
came,
that.
this guy, now he started out saying "blow me" or something stupid. Then after that, He called me the B word, and then said he was playing, and
Yeah.
then kept saying, "You'll never get rid of me."
Yeah, that's wrong. Do not.
This crazy guy, I don't even know his name no more, that came on here like
I
right in
don't
the beginning. He started saying, "Blow me this," and then um he was like, "I'm just playing you, B.
yeah, right.
It's all fun and games." I was like, "Nah, I'm not." Yeah, Kelpie. His name was Kelpie. Yeah, he was really awful. Kelpy. If you ever see him show up, he's a jerk. But yeah, he crazy.
She said he called you beautiful. No, he called her the B word.
No, he called me the B word, like
He's like
female
beautiful.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm reading, clutching my pearls, like, you bold, sir.
yeah.
Thank you, JW.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just had to get rid of you had to get rid of that. But wait,
Bullying my friend, and she just started, and I'm like, yeah, don't let him throw you off. Just, you
I
know,
gotta get me some new autism shirts. I don't was need so much of stuff coming off of 'em.
they nice though.
This one is my son, and I have one that says daughter of the same color, but I want to get some other
I'll check
uh
and see if they have an iron-on one too that I can send you.
oh wow, I never done that before. That would be fun. But
Okay.
I gotta get a cute shirt though.
Yeah,
I gotta get a cute. It gotta be cute. It gotta be nice, good, a good quality shirt.
I'm just doing white tees and cutting the arms off. That's gonna be my summer style.
That's the first thing that just tripped me. I was like, this girl, she get hot. All the sleeves is coming off of everything.
Put my experience on late night TikTok. All the people that want to sabotage channels come out at night, so always log in. Everyone, a moderator.
Gotcha. I got you.
Understand that.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed that with them too. Over there, couple of times I went on and people started. Um, my mom is from Lumberton, North Carolina. My dad was from Washington D.C. He was a full-on Washingtonian, born and bred on D.C. soil. And my grandparents were from down south. They were from South Carolina. Yep. But we were born in D.C. in Washington D.C. And all over Maryland. But Washington D.C. is also my place of birth, just like my dad.
hmm That's where you
And
get that red blood from your mom.
uh-huh. Yeah, my grandmom, she was full blood Cherokee Indian. Oh wow.
Ain't that something?
Very much so. Like very, very much so. Wow. Yeah, like it's so many. I have so many family that I have never even honestly met before. Like I had family in Fayetteville, I have family in Charlotte, I have family in New York, but we also have other names too. We have the Brits, and then we have the Beltons, and then we have the Princes, and we have a couple of other names from Alabama.
Let
Wow.
me find out your
Honey, listen, who
grandma.
knows? We could be connected.
She is from Alabama.
Yeah, I mean honey, listen. I mean, I got family in Georgia too. Oh
2020.
wow. You're in Kansas. Oh, see, he's in Tornado Alley. Almost. I, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah. I would not be surprised at all, Queen. I would not. I sat on her live a couple of nights ago. When I tell you, she went from the garden to the house. She was on for hours, and she was dropping like so many gems about,
Finance.
financial responsibilities and things that you not to do, you know, things that you need to do to get your stuff in order, some of her experiences, and it felt like, it felt
Yes.
like a big sister, you know what I mean? A big sister that just was saying, okay, I already been through this, so let me tell y'all how to, you know, how not to have so many problems. For I knew you was on for a minute. Now I wasn't on a whole full out 4 hours, but I know I was on there for a minute. And sometimes when you get going, and she was just pouring so much. She was pouring so much from her life and from her. I was just like, wow. I'm sorry. Ooh, why am I emotional? Okay, so now I know. Okay, so today, back in 2021, I lost somebody that meant a lot to me, and her name was Rose Queen. And my mom is very much alive, so y'all don't misunderstand. My mom is here, but I really bonded with her. We were talking every day, sometimes twice a day. Whether I was home or away from home, I was always talking to her. And she used to always tell me, "You're like the daughter that I always wanted but never had." And I was trying to figure out, I was like, what is it? With Queen, and now, and that's it. You remind me uh so much of her, Um and I'm sure, that wasn't even everything. She's an onion too. She doesn't give it all at once. She shares, like, little by little by little. But I was just so blessed to sit there and listen. You know what I'm saying? She was dropping gems, and I was just appreciative. So, okay, I got that out. I was trying not to cry. I was trying not to cry because I was trying to figure it out, because she passed today in 2021, and then she was only in her 60s. You know,
Oh, yeah, like
yeah,
my mom.
she was in her 60s, and yeah, I mean it. I was trying to figure out what it was, because I was listening, but when I listened to people like that, and my son wasn't here, so I was able to really focus. And I was just looking at you. I was looking at your eyes. I was looking at your body language, and it just felt, in that moment, you felt like mama. I heard sometimes your mother come out. I heard sometimes your um auntie come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really, it really meant a lot to me. So I just, yeah, yeah. Okay, let me not. I didn't mean to. Let me pull myself together.
Yeah, Brandon. I call Yolanda sweet onion because she'll give me a layer here, a layer there, and that's my sweet onion.
She always teases me. She was like, "What?" Like last night. What do you mean? I didn't know you was a bartender.
Right, like you just dropped that out of nowhere, like it was just nothing. That's cool. You can take that anywhere.
Yeah, and to me, it wasn't an over expression. Like, I felt, Queen, I felt the passion in what you were saying, and I could tell that you were a woman that has had so many life experiences. I mean, like gut wrenching stuff that you haven't even shared with the tube. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I could feel that passion in your voice. Hey, I don't want y'all to go through this. I don't want your baby to go through this. Y'all,
Yeah,
get your stuff in order. And so that means a lot. It
yeah.
means a lot.
Lord, these Snapchats
I mentioned
today.
Cherokee, boss dog. I said my great grandmother my grandmother was too, was full Cherokee. She was, y'all. She was 4 foot something. And when I tell you feisty, I'm talking about she had hair all the way down to her butt. She had hair all the way down to her butt. And my grandmama was feisty.
Yeah, I gotta look. As you say that, I just pulled my mama's National Geographic out with her
Oh,
Native American issue. You
I,
know.
that's what I wanted to post. I had a little Native American post where I looked up uh some pictures of Cherokee Indians. Y'all, one time on Facebook, I had a woman. I forget. She might have been in Navajo or something like that. I can't remember, but she was from one of those tribal nations. You know what I'm saying? And even the area she went with, there were people from her culture there. And so one day I posted myself in some headdress. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Queen. It's not being a mom with autism will, like I said, for me, it helped me with compassion because we can be judgmental people when we see kids and maybe it was, oh, they some bad A kids or whatever we'll say about other kids without knowing their backstory, without knowing what their parents gone through, and um it has given me a level of compassion and strength like I never thought I had. Like I remember one time my daughter flipped out on me on the train. Um, she was hitting, she was scratching, she was just having a whole, she crashed out. Okay. She crashed out on the train. I had a guy, he stood to his feet. Now, even though I had a lot going on, I learned to pay attention to my surroundings. So he got up very calm, very slow, and he lowered his voice and he was like, Mom. And I'm like, yes, sir. I mean, because I had tears running down my face on the train thinking I was going to miss my stop because my daughter was crashing. And he was like, I want to help. I want to help get your baby, help you get your baby off the train. So he talked real calm. For some reason, it just was able to enough to get her off the train. Then I had locks like all the way down back. And so once we got up outside the train as we were coming off, my daughter grabbed me by my hair, you know, and she kind of got it. I'm talking about to the point where say this piece of fabric. She got my hair like that. And she pulled me. She pulled me, uh, she pulled me down. She was over teenage, more than like teen. She was in her teens, and she pulled me down. And I'm trying to gather myself. It's like, okay, this is your child. Don't, spaz and everything. And so a police officer came over to me. He was like, ma'am, I was like, my daughter is autistic. Please, don't hurt her. I'm just trying to get her to calm down. You're welcome, Brandon. I'm trying to get her to calm down. And the officer was like, ma'am, he was perplexed, y'all. He was like, I don't know what to do. Tell me what you need me to do. And I was grateful that he did that, assuming something else and possibly hurting my daughter, and me in the process. We in a whole black city. You know what I'm saying? We was in Capitol Heights, Maryland at the metro station. And so I was like, if you could just put her lightly in handcuffs just to help her subdue. And I noticed once he did that, she sat down. She sat down and she felt like, okay. I don't know what it was about that moment. He wasn't mean. He didn't yell. He just said, he just did it very gently. And she sat down. They called an ambulance for me and we took her, over to a local psych place. Um, you know, to get her some more help. So yeah, they very can. So that's just a part, and I'm sharing it in hopes, one for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and to know a little bit of my backstory, not just as a woman, but a mom with children with special needs too. And so, and like I said, it helps me because when I'm out and about, I don't assume that everybody got a badass kid. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but everybody got a bad behind kid. And it helps me look through a different lens, because I look first and I listen. Because looking and listening will tell you a lot. I look at their face, I look at their mannerisms, I look at their behavior, and I listen to their voice. And those things will tell me a lot. Some people be like, well, how did you know? I'm like, I was working with kids before I had them. You know what I'm saying? And so it just helped me. Yes, the experience really, really helped me in all of those situations. So, you know, even having an 11-year-old, we got to be aware of the things that our children go through, because you got to remember, we lived in my other home for 13 years, and to be thrusted from there to here just like that in a moment's time. My child he's 11 now. Behaviors, no, my 11-year is not autistic, but um sudden changes in environments will affect children that's even not autistic as well. And a lot of times we don't realize that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We have to pay attention to them, and don't ever be afraid to ask for help and to seek out help for your kids, even if your kids are having behavioral issues and they're not autistic. Sometimes we got to pay attention. And I was looking at something a couple of days ago. Um, Sometimes it's kids' diets too that will cause their behavior to change. The things that they eat and things like that. So I'm like, okay, God, open up doors, get me back to the place where I can, find me another job, remote work from home, where I can start putting some things in place to get some stuff back on track with our diets and stuff, so that I can see if that'll curve some of the behaviors, even with my 11-year-old. I don't know how I got to that, but God already knows, so I appreciate it. Right, I understand what you're saying, Brandon. I mean, it's not just pops. I mean, my kids are not even, I don't even give them sodas. That doesn't mean that they don't eat other things, but are not inherently the best. But sodas, you'll very seldom see it. If I bring a Sprite, yeah. So yeah, and so I mean, I'll slowly but surely get back to the place. Get, like I said, find myself another job. I really want to, do something where I can work from home. So I'm just believing God, so I can slowly but surely start revamping things, and just in all of our diets. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so you know, and like I said, all of you guys inspire me in so many ways, not just Queen dropping knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Becca is so creative. I learned a new way to cook something every time we talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell
Thank
you. You know what I'm saying? Or a way to find a good old deal.
Yes.
Yeah, to find a good, I mean, TT here, Miss Positively Peaceful. She's just so inspirational, and I end up going on her page. I end up sitting there for like 5 minutes repeating the same thing, singing
Yeah.
the songs,
Yeah.
singing the songs on her shorts. I be sitting up there, but yeah, I don't know. I needed this today. I wasn't going to go live, but I was like, you know what? Let me get some live in. Let me get some live in, because we need it. And I think that we are all stronger together. You know what I'm saying? And we can all learn something, because nobody knows it all. Nobody has it all. No, nobody can do it all. Now, there may be a lot of people on here that could do a whole lot of things, but nobody can do, how some people say, Jack of all trades, master of none. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? I want to be, I want to have a few things that I know that I'm doggone good at.
Right.
Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is a vibe. And I'm always open to learn something um that I didn't know before, you know, because it's a way that we all grow.
And the only reason I came up on here today is because Blissfully Renee was on Tashmir's and she said, "We show up whether our hair is done." She said, "I have this on from yesterday." And she said, "But I showed up." She said, "We show up for each other." So I said, "You know what? You done sent me that link." And I said, "Okay, Blissfully Renee, you got me." Because normally I'd be like, I can't get up. I look like the bar. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Renee.
look,
And you're so
I just
right.
conjured you up too because
Yes,
when
you
you said you
did.
show up, when you said you wore what you wore yesterday, I said, "You look, that's the only reason I came on here because I heard you say it."
You're so right, Brandon. It's so true. And you learn
We
things. I
show
mean,
up.
I've had so many. I remember some years ago, my oldest son, who's now 26, he's about to be 27. He went through a period, y'all, where he had really bad migraines. I mean, scary bad.
Ooh.
I did not know. Come to find out after taking him to the doctors. Yes, I do remember you. Hey, little dog. And so I the doctor told me eliminate a lot of processed stuff. Okay, like hot dogs, like bologna, like just stuff like that. And at first I couldn't figure out like how I was gonna do it, but little by little, um, I had a list that I would slowly but surely, okay, let's decrease that, increase this. And I noticed by doing that, um, and then I had to document how he felt after he ate a lot of things. I don't know why all this stuff is coming back to my remembrance, but Lord knows. So I noticed that certain things I started to eliminate from his diet. He stopped having those headaches. You know, now he may get a small one. Yes, she is. She is supportive.
Thank
Um, I noticed that now he'll only get them like if he goes too long without eating.
you. Mm-hmm.
You know, he goes too long without eating. He doesn't like nuts would trigger it, certain processed foods, and things like that. Because I went through a spell where I had them really, 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 really bad, as well. And so,
You
huh?
so nice. I told him thank you. That is so nice that he said that we're both very good people. I
Oh
like to
yeah,
hear
well,
that.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that. Yes, yes. And then he didn't have bad nut. He didn't have a total nut allergy. It's just certain nuts would trigger migraines.
Wow. I
Yeah,
didn't know
certain
that.
nuts would. But his dad, his father was that way. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not all nuts though. It was just certain ones that would trigger those migraines. It was more the processed foods than it was the nuts. It was only particular nuts because his father was the same way. There were certain nuts that he couldn't that even if he took a little teeny bite, it would throw him like into a instant migraine per se. But you know so now, he was like, "Ma, you got to kind of get back, to the stuff that you showed us, you know." And so far so good for me. I haven't I forget the whole list of the tree nuts, but I haven't had any issues or migraines because I like nuts. You
I do
know,
too.
I like almonds and pecans and cashews and It's not something that I eat all the time. And pumpkin seeds, I have to kind of add them back because I know they are good with removing certain types of parasites.
And I like black walnuts.
Yes. And what do you call? My mom used to. Oh, is that not an appropriate word? Um.
Yeah, I
So
know what you're gonna say.
you know the thick ones,
Brazil nuts.
Brazil nuts.
I
Yeah, but
know
see,
what
growing
you're
up,
gonna
my
say.
mom called them. No, I don't want to get flagged, right?
Negro toes.
Yeah, Negro toes. That's right. Growing up, she called them Negro toes.
Right when you was like, I don't want to say, I was like, I know she's talking about Brazil nuts. I know you
Yes.
are.
I love you, Queen Alchemy. Get some rest. I ain't gonna be on here that much long. Yes, yes, yes. My
I
my
gotta
mom
drop
growing
down
up, my
too,
mom called
sister.
them Negro toes. I don't know, but that's all we called them. And those were one of, for some reason, growing up, snacks. It took my mom a long time before she get. Not that my mom and them was always getting us goodies, but my mom would soon send us a bag full of different types of nuts and fruits and stuff like that. Good night, law dog. Before she gave us some of the other junk. You know what I mean? Like
I
Brazil
gotta
nuts.
drop down, sister. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay.
I got you. I got you.
All right, y'all.
And when you come back after that, we'll 5 more minutes, and then we'll go back. I'm just gonna wait until she comes back before I get off the line. But I appreciate you guys. You guys hung in there with me for a whole hour on a Sunday night. Tomorrow is Easter Monday. So I got a chance to relax today, which I'm grateful for. My son has to get up and go to school. Well, college rather. He has a class tomorrow. Happy Easter. Brandy, you're the best. Yes, Renee, my mom did. She called them Negro toes. I don't know why. I guess that's something that they called them with her growing up. And I didn't want to be offensive. That's why it's so hard. Um, yeah, she had to go potty, y'all. So she'll be back and then we'll say our goodbyes in the live. But I love the flavor of the Brazil nut. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't cut me off. You're fine. Yeah, so Renee, you understand. Yeah, I was just hesitant because these days people get a little sensitive and touchy. So I did not want them. I don't know why. I gotta look it up. You know what I mean? I would love to find out the history and try to do a little reel on why they called them that. But I mean, I got some ideas in my head, but like I don't know. Like, I don't know. Y'all, my little Redskins pillow back here, I gotta sew it. It got a hole in it. I wanted to get some more stuffing. I had got it from family five below 100 years ago. And I want to get some more stuffing to put in there. Hey, gonna always come through and show love. And I appreciate you, Jug Flex. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Thank you. Thank you, TT. But happy Resurrection Sunday, happy Easter, happy all that good stuff. And so, oh wow, FSU. Wow, is she okay? Is she okay? Because I remember they had a lot of stuff going on at FSU. But I just want to know, is she okay? Yeah, very scary. one of the victims um that got injured, one of the victims that got injured, oh wow, um started walking. They showed a clip of her. What the heck did I turn on? What is this? Sorry. 85. Okay. I graduated in 89. I don't know what this movie is. What the heck? Yeah, it is very sad. I didn't hear the whole story or what happened at FSU, but my prayers go out to all the victims as well, and those who survived as well as those who lost their lives in that whole tragedy there. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I ain't gonna even try to speak on it because I don't want to mess it up. But my prayers do go out to survivors, to ones who got hurt too.
Hi, y'all.
Hey. No, not FSU. Not FSU. No, no, no. I'm talking about high school. No, I'm talking about I graduated high school in 89. Hey,
Wow.
yeah.
I was 10.
I know you made me feel like I should have a cane on. How you doing?
Hey, I'm going to drop down, okay? Because Jace is live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, support. I was about to tell everybody thank you.
Okay. I don't think he knows you're live.
Oh, no, no, no. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead to nephew. I'll probably stop in and say hello if I get some rest.
All right.
Okay. Love you. Thank you so
Love you.
much.
Love you too. Bye, guys. Good to see you, and thanks for showing up.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and for being here on this good old Easter. Uh, yes. Y'all go ahead. Thank you guys for being here for everybody. Renee, Chef Hit Dice, Jug, Flex, the whole boss dog, Brandon. Who else? Oh, Rising Phoenix, JW, TT, Positively Peaceful, Queen, Law Dog. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Just everybody who came to visit. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't heard the words today, I love you. Know that I do. Know that we're always stronger together. And this is a safe space. You are not alone. We can all grow, we can all eat if we reach up and help one another. There's some things that you know don't, some things that I know that you don't. And if we all help each other, we can all grow. Continue blessings. And until we meet again on this here social media, have a great Miss Nancy. Yes. Shout out to Miss Nancy too. And anybody else I miss, please charge it to my head and not to my heart. I'll see you guys soon. God bless you and have a beautiful, blessed night. Bye, everybody.